Here once again with head coach Don Flora, the Texas Tech volleyball team, right after a huge win for Texas Tech last night as they go the distance with Oklahoma, a 5-set match that they come out on top in and get their first Big 12 win of 2015 to start the 2015 Big 12 season. Coach, just talk about that win. Don't want to harp too much on the past because you're continuing to build this program, but the first time since 2005 that you'd beaten that team and a 19-match losing streak snapped. What does this mean to you to just start the Big 12 play off the right way?
Yeah, you always want to get a 1-0 start. That's always your goal. But when you look at a matchup where we've had a lot of ripe opportunities in front of us against Oklahoma that have either slipped away or they've taken. And I was really, really proud of these women last night. They took something that they wanted. It wasn't like somebody was handing that to us. And, it's a matchup that we like. There's a little salt in that rivalry. And so it was a really good win for us.
Can you talk about Jenna Allen? She's really been big for you guys. I believe 3 straight games with double-digit kills. She's a veteran on this team, but what has she meant to you lately?
Yeah, it's nice to see her continue to just take good swings, quality cuts at the ball, and her confidence is continuing to rise. We're pitching her some balls, setting her some balls in a lot of different locations, and so for her to take a lot of load, at 50-plus swings last night, and find a way to get it done in crunch time was also important. But really important piece is she got better defensively, but she received serve at a real high level.
Talk about the Swiss miss, as you call her, coming off the bench late in that match. She was big time, provided what you called really kind of a firecracker for your team. And just your depth in general seems to really be there for you this year.
Yeah, the beauty is there's a lot of, we're so deep. There's a lot of great outsides, a lot of great right sides, a lot of great middles. It's nice to have all those pieces. And our DSs, especially those guys, that position is playing at a really high level. And for Audrey to come off the bench and immediately make an impact on the game, I thought she passed and defended right off the bat very well, and then took some critical swings. She made an error and then came back with confidence on the very next swing, and that was a real nice sign of her confidence, of trusting herself and Marguerite trusting her.
Iowa State coming up now this weekend on Saturday, a very tough team, a team that was in the top 25 earlier this year. They're 7-4 overall, and Jess Shaben has really been the big-time player for them, 139 kills. Talk about her and just their team in general, what you expect to see from the Cyclones.
Yeah, they're very balanced offensively. They have a freshman on the right, and then Jess has a freshman who's doing a tremendous job offensively for them. And, their setting situation, they had a freshman come in, but they've had a sophomore beat her out, so there's a little bit of what are they going to do there with their setting situation. But, there's a lot of history with Iowa State. It's an important matchup, and the key thing in the Big 12 is every night's a gnarly matchup. This conference is so deep and so talented, and Iowa State does a nice job defending. They have one of the best liberos in the country. And so we've got to be able to serve it at a good level, but we've got to be able to slow them. I think that's an important piece. Jess on their outside, Capizio on the outside, they're both very talented.
Are you going to Jason Aldean tonight?
You know what? There might be a way to sneak in or two. I love the man. Was it down a brick road or a dirt road? Yeah, he's a good dude. And it's always interesting when you have some big-time performers. We had a big-time performance last night, big-time performer tonight.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. Texas Tech and Iowa State up in Ames, Iowa this Saturday at 1 p.m. You can keep up with it on @TTU VBall. It'll be live tweeting the entire time. And then obviously look for a game recap afterwards on TexasTech.com. He's Coach Don Flora. I'm Adam Doyle.